Yeah, I got a really, really fast one, real fast skull session today, but I had to react to something that I saw um on the Twitters today. This is going to be a fun one. So most of you have been following the Xavier Lucas situation. Wisconsin, very talented young Wisconsin cornerback who wants to enter the portal. Wisconsin has blocked that for reasons that many are speculating revolve around some NIL obligations. But the fact is, Wisconsin hasn't officially commented on it. Well, today, Xavier Lucas has apparently retained counsel on this. And it was a guy, as I pointed out on Twitter, that had been sort of totally 10,000 foot view, not because he has an interest in it, kind of was saying, if I was his lawyer, I would do XYZ back in December. And then, you know, chasing the ambulance 2 weeks later, Lucas retains him. So this Darren Heitner guy, and again, he's got like a shirt buttoned down to his navel as his profile picture. He's a Miami guy. He says this morning Xavier Lucas retained Heitner legal. I've contacted the NCAA demanding that it enforce its rules, which require Lucas's name to be entered in the transfer portal. If Wisconsin doesn't budge, then we'll escalate the matter to litigation. Okay, leaves out obviously incredibly pertinent, relevant information relating to the specific situation relating to Lucas's NIL deal, what he did not do or what money has been paid. So this is just subterfuge. And secondly, this is just PR. Okay, Heitner, who is a Miami fan, by the way, I don't want to miss this. Let me read directly from his profile. He teaches NIL at the Miami University School of Law, University of Miami. Sorry. So this guy's a Hurricane fan, probably booster, teaches at Miami, and he's trying to, you know, he has some level of objectivity here when Miami is the team that I don't know this for sure, so I'll disclaim this. Everyone in the world knows was tampering with Lucas and trying to get him to play there. Like this is the most bald, ridiculous thing that Heitner's doing. And look, man. I mean, the guy's trying to make a buck. His favorite team wants Lucas to play. I get it. But this is so shameless and ridiculous of this guy. And, to pretend like there's not potentially other things, and I don't mean potentially, I mean actually other reasons why Wisconsin has a good reason to be not entering Lucas's name into the portal is just it's so disingenuous and gross. And by the way, please subscribe and like if you enjoy the stuff I do here. Again, I don't want to do some have some Panamanian video from a World Cup game from 1979 jumping in your timeline over this. You're a Badger fan, or you hate the Badgers, one or the other. But either way, you want to see my stuff, so please do that. Much appreciated. But anyway, this is a really quick hitter today, but I just wanted to alert Wisconsin fans of the fact that a PR campaign against the University of Wisconsin on behalf of Xavier Lucas, perpetrated by Darren Heitner and probably backed by Miami Hurricanes boosters, if not the program itself, has begun. And now we're in a situation where, and this is something that a lot of us have wanted to see from the beginning, if Wisconsin has a good reason and firm legal basis for why it has not released Xavier Lucas into the transfer portal involving NIL monies or otherwise, this is the time to step into the ring and make sure that people know across the country who are going to be whining and bitching and moaning and complaining about this. Oh, poor Xavier Lucas, Big Bad Wisconsin is doing this and taking advantage of him. Here's the time. Batter up. Okay. And again, I've said this from the very beginning. This is not an anti-Xavier Lucas thing. I wish the kid the best. Hope he has a successful professional career, college career. This ain't it. But if there were obligations that this gentleman has, legal obligations that he has not lived up to, and now we're playing a PR war starring Goofus Esquire Darren Heitner, Miami Hurricanes professor and booster, is trying to act like nothing has happened. This is like so blatant. It's so obvious. It's plain as day what is happening here. This is basically a coup d'etat by the Miami Hurricanes trying to get a Wisconsin player, and now pretending that he's being in some way, oppressed or held back legally. It's disgusting. It's gross. So batter up, Wisconsin. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get out there. Let's go on the same shows that Heitner's going to book himself on. He's going to be booking himself on any show that'll listen to him and try and be the face of how Wisconsin is the big bad wolf here. Get out in front of this with your PR people and start swinging because it's time to show. If you have not let a guy into the transfer portal for 3 weeks, it's time to say why. And I don't know what's in the contracts and stuff, but there seems to be no backing away from the other side doing it. So let's fight the good fight and start battling on the PR angle here. Let's do this. Anyway, Scary Alvarez is irritated about this because I want to talk about Wisconsin Badger basketball, who should be ranked next week. Big win in Rutgers, but this is the Darren Heitner show, and let this Better Call Saul goofball come in here and take the narrative. I don't like it. Scary Alvarez out.